Did you know that a long, long time ago, there was nothing? No trees, no people, no buildings, not even sound or smell. Darkness was everywhere. That is what it was like before God decided to make our world. God created our whole world in 6 days. He made something different on each of the 6 days, and then God was finished. God rested on the 7th day. But first, let's go back to the very beginning. Let's look at the very first verse in our Bibles. In the beginning God created the sky and the earth. The earth was empty and had no form. Darkness covered the ocean, and God's Spirit was moving over the water. Day 1. Then God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. God saw that the light was good. So he divided the light from the darkness. God named the light, day, and the darkness, night. Evening passed, and morning came. This was the first day. So God spoke, and light appeared. And this was not just sunlight. God had not created the sun yet. Can you make light by simply saying the words, "Let there be light"? No, but God can. Day 2. Then God said, "Let there be something to divide the water in two." So God made the air to divide the water in two. Some of the water was above the air, and some of the water was below it. God named the air, sky. Evening passed, and morning came. Day 3. Then God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered together so the dry land will appear." And it happened. God named the dry land, earth. He named the water that was gathered together, seas. God saw that this was good. Then God said, "Let the earth produce plants. Some plants will make grain for seeds. Others will make fruit with seeds in it. Every seed will produce more of its own kind of plant." And it happened. The earth produced plants. Some plants had grain for seeds. The trees made fruit with seeds in it. Each seed grew its own kind of plant. God saw that all this was good. Day 4. So God made the two large lights. He made the brighter light to rule the day. He made the smaller light to rule the night. He also made the stars. God put all these in the sky to shine on the earth. God saw that all these things were good. Evening passed, and morning came. This was Day 5. Then God said, "Let the water be filled with living things. And let birds fly in the air above the earth." So God created the large sea animals. He created every living thing that moves in the sea. The sea is filled with these living things. Each one produces more of its own kind. God also made every bird that flies. And each bird produces more of its own kind. God saw that this was good. God blessed them and said, "Have many young ones and grow in number. Fill the water of the seas, and let the birds grow in number on the earth." Evening passed, and morning came. Day 6. Animals. Then on the 6th day God said, "Let the earth be filled with animals. And let each produce more of its own kind. Let there be tame animals and small crawling animals and wild animals. And let each produce more of its kind." And it happened. So God made the wild animals, the tame animals, and all the small crawling animals in such a way that they could reproduce more of their own kind. God saw that this was good. Day 6 continued. People. Then God said, "Let us make human beings in our image and likeness. And let them rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky. Let them rule over the tame animals, over all the earth and over all the small crawling animals on the earth." So, God created human beings in His image. In the image of God, He created them. He created them male and female. The man was called Adam. Now, he was not alone. He called the woman Eve. The creation of humankind was now complete. Adam and Eve were beautiful and pure. They experienced no shame or need to cover up with clothes. Day 7. So the sky, the earth and all that filled them were finished. By the 7th day God finished the work He had been doing. So on the 7th day He rested from all His work. God blessed the 7th day and made it a holy day. He made it holy because on that day He rested. He rested from all the work He had done in creating the world. God did not rest because He was tired. God rested because He had finished. On the 7th day, God rested and thought about His work. He wants us to rest and think about Him and His creation.